Hello, I am going to a girls' night tonight, so I thought I would film a Get Ready With Me. I have done my base and my brows. I'm gonna do some bronzer and blush and highlighter, and then I'm gonna do my eyes and lips. I have this Makeup Revolution bronzer, and it looks kind of dark, but it's not that bad because it's like a baked formula, so it's really easy to blend, and it's kind of, yeah, I just feel like it's really easy to use. And this is also not like overly warm, so it's not like orange. There we are, no longer looking like a corpse. Next we'll do blush, and this blush I've been using all week, or like I use this a lot anyway. This is from Benefit, and this is the shade Krista, I guess, and this is what it looks like. This is very pigmented, so make sure to tap it off as needed. I like to put my blush kind of high, just to give it more of a lift. Next we will do my favorite part, so we'll do highlighter. I do like a very intense highlighter, and it's a party. Like I can go all out, I think. So I'm gonna use this. This is from Kaleidos, and this is their highlighter in the shade Skywalker. So this is very reflective and very sparkly. Oh yeah. Definitely not like your everyday type of highlighter. This has kind of like a blue shift, but you can't really see it in the camera. But you can definitely see that it's very, very sparkly. I don't like to do like a colorful highlighter on my Cupid's bow or the bridge of my nose, so I'm gonna clean the brush, and I will take another highlighter that's more like, this is the Rare Beauty in Enlighten. It's not as sparkly, and it doesn't have that blue shift, so it's more like a kind of like a basic glowy highlighter. So we'll put that on the bridge of my nose a little bit, and then the Cupid's bow, and let's put a little bit on the brow bone as well. So this is what the face is looking like. Let's do eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the Beauty Bay Midnight Palette. And I did a blue look yesterday, so I think we'll do something more with the purples today. And then maybe this silver on the lid. I like to start with a brush like this, that's kind of like fluffy but firm, and I'm going to start with the darkest color because I think that just works well with these types of shadows. So I'm taking the shade Voodoo. Let's just bloop, and I'm going to start creating this shape for the outer part of my eye. Just sort of taking it up and building it little by little. I do have hooded eyes, so I have to put my shadows kind of like high, because otherwise you won't see them when I close my eyes. Okay, now I have the dark shadow sort of where I want it to be, so I'm going to take this brush, which is obviously more like, it's not as dense as the first one, and I'm gonna blend the edges. I'll try to relax my eye at certain stages, like throughout the process, so that I will see like what it actually looks like because of my like hooded eyes. At this point it doesn't really matter how it looks like down here, because we're gonna put stuff on top of it. And I am going to take a lighter purple, maybe this one. It's called Catch, and I have the same brush I used at first. I'm just using this thingy from Odin's Eye to clean it. It's useful because I really like this brush. I want to use this one. So now I have Catch on this brush, and I'm just going to put it next to the first shade. And again, I'll relax my eye just so I will see that it doesn't like completely disappear. I think these shadows are nice because they really like blend into each other pretty easily. I did go over with this one just to blend the part where they meet a little bit, and then I'm going to do something very light in the inner part because I really like that look. So I do have a smaller brush for that, and I think I'll go with this one. This is Dream, so it's very light, almost kind of like a baby pink with a hint of purple. So I will put it on the inner part, and I'll actually take it even here in the corner of my eye, just to like give it more light and open up my eye a little bit. You could just leave it like this and just do like an all matte eyeshadow, but I do want to put on some shimmers. Before that, I think we'll put something like on the lower lash line. I'm going to take a brush like this that is more like flat, and I'll take the same shade I used in the outer part, so that's the shade Voodoo over here in the corner. So I'm just gonna start carefully stamping it on. I'll only do it for the outer part, like about halfway. Okay, I have done some more blending, and I put a little bit of the lighter shade also here, like in the inner part of the lower lash line. And it's not a perfect blend, but we will live. It'll look great with lashes and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna put on some NYX glitter primer, and then we'll do some shimmers. I want to do this sort of silvery shade. It's called Steel, so I'm gonna put that on the outer part, and then in the inner part I might have to go to another palette, or I'll do this. I wish this palette had a shimmer shade that was a little bit lighter, a purple, lighter purple shimmer shade, but it really doesn't, so we will figure something out. But that's like the only complaint about this palette, like everything else is perfect. So let's do the silver one. Oh yeah, I love the Beauty Bay shimmers. And definitely, if you have a problem with creasing, definitely try a glitter primer. So just because I wanted something a little bit lighter, we're going to dip into another Beauty Bay palette. This is the Retro Love palette. And I'm going to take the shade Love Train, which is like a white with a little bit of a blue shift. So let's do that one. This is more like a topper shade, so this is more like just like sparkle. It's not fully opaque, but I think it'll be really nice for this, yeah, the inner part of the lid. That is beautiful. Backpacking it on. Okay, the eyeshadow part, I think it's done, and I'm in front of the window so you can see a bit better. I did put some like this pale purple crayon liner on the lower lash line. This is from Beauty Bay and it's in the shade Aurora. And then I did put some liner up here, and I thought I would show you how I do my like wing. So first I will draw it like that to get the angle that I want, and then I'm going to connect it here like so. So I have hooded eyes, and I just keep my eye like not completely closed and kind of relaxed, and then I just go over the fold, and then I just fill it in. Right. The thing about eyeliner is that it's never going to be like perfectly symmetrical, so you just have to not be afraid of fucking up, because if you fuck up, you can always fix it. So yeah, again, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. From a distance, I think it looks good. I did put on some mascara, and I am going to put on some falsies, but while the glue like dries a little bit, I'm going to do my lips. So my top tip with fake eyelashes is to be patient, let the glue dry. Because if the glue is still like really wet, it's not gonna stick. So let it dry. The instructions usually say like 20 to 30 seconds, but I would say wait longer than that. At least a minute. I used the W7 lip twister in brown. This has been my favorite recently. And then I'm going to put MAC cream sheen lipstick in Modesty on top, so this is a little bit lighter. I have been enjoying this sort of look where the lipstick is a little bit lighter than the lip liner. Alrighty then. I couldn't film like putting on the lashes because my dogs were having a meltdown. But I'm probably not the best source of information like anyway. So I just plop them on and pray. Pray that they go somewhat straight. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Not too shabby. I think it's okay. It's definitely not perfect, but neither is life. I hope you enjoyed it.